Hey guys, what's up? I'm Justin from MLB Baseball Blogs. Make sure to come check us out on our website, mlbbaseballblogs.webs.com, to give all the latest news and rumors from around the league. Guys, it is finally here, our 30 clubs and 30-day special, what MLB Network is currently doing. They have all the resources. Right now, I'm going to give you all the resources of what I think about our number 30 club. So let's stop with this talking and let's get down to it. Our number 30 club is the Seattle Mariners today, and guys, I think the Mariners are going to be a struggling team this season. Their departures this year for the Seattle Mariners, it's pretty sad, but they're not big name players. I think the Mariners can fill the void with them. Maybe not. But let's see what the Mariners can do. So let's start off with the arrivals and the departures for the year 2011 Seattle Mariners. The arrivals. They're alright arrivals. They're some good hitters. Jack Cust, whose contract was up at the end of the 2010 season, has signed a contract with the Seattle Mariners. He came over from Oakland. Miguel Olivo, who was a free agent from the Rockies, previously earlier this offseason, Miguel Olivo signed with the Toronto Blue Jays, and then the Blue Jays released him, and then now he's signed with the Seattle Mariners. Brendan Ryan was traded from St. Louis to the Seattle Mariners. I forgot who they traded for, but Brendan Ryan is a really good hitter, and he could be really fit with the Seattle lineup. The departures, I just don't really understand why they got rid of Russell Branyan. Later on, I'll show you he is actually the home run leader from last year's Seattle Mariners team, but it was really disappointing on how many home runs he hit and how he was the home run leader for last year's Seattle Mariners. Rob Johnson, he was the catcher. Jose Lopez and Ryan Rowland-Smith. Last year, Rowland-Smith was just not too hot. The season prior, he was a really nice pitcher to look at. He really brought it to the mound, but I guess that 2010 season was just not his season. So let's get on to we like to call this prospect breakthrough. And we're going to give you the top 3 prospects on what we think is going to be the top 3 prospects to make appearances this season. So let's start off with number 1, the top prospect in the Seattle Mariners organization, Dustin Ackley. Ackley is a polished hitter and showed it consistently last year. After a slow start, the Mariners will probably start him off in the minor leagues to delay his arbitration, which is at the end of this season, and give him more time to work on his defense, but they're ready for him to step in. I think that he will be a good starting second baseman over Jack Wilson. There is a lot of ands if or buts on where I want to put him. I think he's going to be a delicate, maybe number 1 hitter, maybe number 2 hitter, or maybe number 4, because Ichiro's at number 1. You got Sean Figgins and you got Franklin Gutierrez, but I actually see Dustin Ackley taking over either Brendan Ryan's spot and moving Brendan Ryan over to second baseman or shortstop, and bringing in Jack Wilson off and putting him in on the bench and putting Dustin Ackley in. But Dustin Ackley is a really great hitter. You really want to keep a close eye on him. He's doing terrific in Florida for the spring training. Next he is a right-handed pitcher. His name's Michael Padilla. Padilla has stuff to work on. He has the stuff to pitch at the front of the rotation. Eventually, though, that's unlikely with Felix Hernandez around. The Mariners have a little bit behind them with Padilla. He will pitch a really good 4 or 5 in the rotation. I think that Padilla, with the rotation that the Seattle Mariners have, I think that Padilla should be squeezed in. I think there should be a fight at the number 5 spot, but the Mariners, they're bringing in 2 pitchers who are fighting for that number 5 role. But he'll be in the big league rotations, maybe, because I don't really think that the Mariners are going to go anywhere this season. I think they're just going to go out there and play baseball. Every team has a chance, but I'm saying I think the Mariners could be a surprise team, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere. That's just my prediction. Guys, that's the prospects in the Mariners organization is not that great. I would rank them at a C or maybe a D+. I just don't really see them going anywhere. So at number 3, we're going to continue with this. We got Dan Cortez. The Mariners got Cortez by trading Yuniesky Betancourt in 2009 and he reached the big leagues for 4 games last year at the end of the season. He touches triple digits out of the bullpen and could be a closer with better command. He'll open this season in a setup role. Last year, as I said before, 4 games. That was when the Mariners knew that they're not going anywhere, so why not get our minor leaguers a chance to pitch? So he was actually a right-handed pitcher, and so was Padilla. But I think Dan Cortez is going to be a shot because as of right now, he's going to be a shot at being the closer this season because David Aardsma has surgery and he's not going to be ready for a couple weeks into this season. I think Brandon Lee's going to take over the closing role right now, and I think that Cortez is going to be the setup role for Brandon Lee while Aardsma is getting healthy and being ready to get ready for his season debut. So guys, let's move on to behind the numbers with the hitting. This is from last year's batting average. Ichiro Suzuki hitting a .315 at home run. We got Russell Branyan. This was embarrassing. I never thought that the Mariners could only have 15 home runs last season, as their home run leader was Russell Branyan. I thought that maybe somebody else could have done better, but 15 home runs is just not acceptable in my point of view as a team leader. But everybody can hit a home run, unless you're a pitcher, which that's highly impossible. You can barely see, unless you're like Brad Penny or Randy Wolf. Franklin Gutierrez was the RBIs leader last year for the Seattle Mariners with 64. And steals, the Ichiro and Sean Figgins duo both had 42 stolen bases. Really impressed with Sean Figgins last year. I actually am an Angels fan, and I really miss him, so Sean, please come back, bro. I really miss you. Now let's go on to pitching, behind the numbers. Last year, Felix Hernandez just blew up the whole thing. Strikeouts, he had 232 with an ERA of a 2.27 with 162 innings pitched. His whip was a 1.06, and saves we have David Aardsma. So guys, here is my batting order for your Seattle Mariners. As you guys see at the number 8 and number 9 hole, it says Jack Wilson. I made a error, so I will tell you who is going to be at my number 9 hole. So at number 1, we have Ichiro, hands down. Number 2, I actually was thinking about putting Sean Figgins at number 3 and putting in Franklin Gutierrez at number 2. But I have Sean Figgins staying at number 2. Then I got Franklin Gutierrez, the Gold Glove winner from last year. And I also had a little dispute with my friend on who should be number 4. I put Justin Smoke, but I just think Jack Cush would have been number 5. He won that battle over me. So we had Justin Smoke at number 4. And then we got Jack Cush at number 5. At number 6, I was thinking about putting Miguel Olivo in, but yet again we were thinking about this and we decided to put Brendan Ryan in at number 6. Miguel Olivo fits fine at the number 7 hole. At number 8, we put Jack Wilson, but at number 9, we decided to put Michael Saunders. He is the left fielder, and we accidentally made an error at the number 9 hold. Sorry guys, I really much apologize because of that. So I really much apologize for that. So let's go down to the AL, the 2011 team MVP, Felix Hernandez again. Hernandez, I think next year he's going to have an ERA of a 2.29, striking out 212 and winning 13 games. But to sum this all up, I think with the season standings, I have the Seattle Mariners down at number 4. I just don't think they're going to do good this season. The injury of David Aardsma is going to have a huge role with the relievers. I can see them putting in Michael Padilla or Dan Cortez in, but there's going to be a lot of problems going into the season for the Seattle Mariners. They have a new coach, Eric Wedge. I don't know how well he does. I think he was the ex-coach, if I'm not mistaken, the Cleveland Indians. But that is the 30 clubs and 30 teams special right now. At number 30, your Seattle Mariners. Guys, if you guys say if I had a lack of response to the Seattle Mariners, I really much apologize. The Mariners was just not great. It's not going to be a great season for the Mariners. I think they're going to fall. I think they can win 70 games, but I don't think that's going to be good enough to outlast the Angels, the Rangers, and you also have the Oakland Athletics, who just really improved this season. So guys, I really do much apologize to all you Mariners fans. Sorry, I'm just trying to do the best I can to give you all the latest information on this club. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. For more information, make sure to come check us out on our website, MLBBaseballBlogs.webs.com, for all the latest MLB news and rumors from around the league. We'll talk to you soon. I'm Justin. Tomorrow, we will have, I think, the Pittsburgh Pirates is next on our league. I am Justin, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.